We're in the airport for hours due to delay.
It was a long push, and I feel exhausted.
16-hour train ride, but we got to get to know each other and stuff, so it made the trip really enjoyable because we could all hang out.
It's a great trip, awesome group, great movies, really enjoyed it.
Sound City was fucking incredible. It blew my goddamn mind.
Oh my god. It's incredible.
My favorite part was behind-the-scenes in Sound City because there were a lot of great bands in the movie, and I learned a lot about record labels and recording songs.
There was this movie called Sound City, and we saw it at midnight, and we got picked up, and it was a fucking bomb. Like, it was unbelievable, and it was really loud music, so it kept us up. But, like, after we left, it was like, oh god, we are hitting a party.
They're great movies. I saw a lot of them, and they were wonderful. I didn't see nearly as many as Y, but I don't think anyone could.
It was not a competition.
I'm most proud of, I'll be honest, I'm most proud of seeing the most movies out of anybody.
I really liked talking to the director of the movie The Spectacular Now. He was really a huge inspiration to me, and he was a really nice guy. I also really enjoyed the talkbacks after movies, like the one after this movie, Fruitvale, was really, really incredible. The director was a really nice guy, and he had a lot of good advice for up-and-coming filmmakers.
Every time I went to a new movie, I didn't know where I was going, but it was somewhere really cool every time, and I don't know, I had lots of really unique experiences in the movies.
Walking around the city and meeting up with people, you know, kind of like as if we were growing up and we all had our own lives, and bumping into someone and being like, oh hey, it's great to see you, so that was pretty cool.
Being alone, walking around town alone, that was pretty cool.
These were all the movies I saw, totaling 17, and all of them were completely different.
My favorite part of the festival was seeing all the films because that's what I came to do, and I love talking to people about them, just like random strangers. It's pretty fun.
One of them is going to make me a little worried to fly, but here we go. Ready for that?
Probably having a movie at the Mark, which was right next door, so I could go back and sleep while I was listening, and it turned out to be my favorite movie. Which is awesome.
If you don't know Sundance, we get to wait these awesome waitlist lines to get into movies, and when you're there, you see all of these movie stars. And not just movie stars, just like regular people who are at the Sundance Film Festival.
As far as movies, I'd have to say VHS was my favorite part. As far as hanging out with friends, I would have to say going to the Stone Shop.
My favorite film was Cutie and the Boxer, and I have the poster that Jeremy got for me. This was a wonderful movie about artists in love and living a long life. I guess I stole the show, but that film totally stole the show, and it made me cry, and it reminded me of things to learn about myself, and I had wonderful conversations about it afterwards, and that was the highlight of my trip.
I love seeing Occupy, and I love seeing Sound City, and I love seeing a lot of films. One film that I got really emotionally connected to was Valentine Road. It was about a shooting. Well, actually, it was some guy just killed this student that's in 8th grade, and he started dressing like a girl for 2 weeks, and he got shot. It was a 2-week action, and I don't know, I cried a lot in that film.
I loved seeing documentaries that challenge the way I think. I like being able to learn about something new.
It's so much better than television.
Sometimes I think us adults and teachers get too focused on what we already know instead of what there is yet to learn. And the more I learn, the better teacher I am. The more I realize I know, the more I realize what I don't know. And so seeing these documentaries helps push me to think outside of my box, and then I can be a better teacher for my students.
I got to talk to people who I never would have talked to without the Sundance Film Festival, and hang out with them and learn about places all over the country and things that they cared about.
It was wonderful, sitting in dark theaters with friends that you knew you could then talk about the film with, so you were watching in a different way because you were trying to formulate ways of thinking about it, to talk about it later. It's just great. It's just great.
The trip's inspiration. Everyone should go on it, especially next year. Oh, there's also this film, I think it was called Linsanity. It was so good. It's about Jeremy Lin and a basketball player. So good. So good.
Going to go see these two films I saw, Linsanity and Cutie and the Boxer. These two documentaries, just really good.
I was re-inspired just by cinema in general.
Being up there again, this is fun. Hanging out with everyone. This is cool.
It's a great group of people to travel with. I'm glad they let me come on their trip.
I liked the freedom we had on the trip because we were responsible for ourselves and getting ourselves to our movies.
Being able to be accountable for myself, get myself to films. It's awesome.
I think throughout the week I've learned to accept who I am and be proud of it.
If I go on a school trip, it doesn't matter where I go or what I do. It's all about the people I'm with, and the rest of it's just a vehicle to get us closer, to get us more adept at relationships, at travel, at communication. And so I'd have to say that this group that I traveled with happened to contain favorite people of mine. Some I've watched develop from the time they were small and quite immature. And so it was a particular pleasure to watch them become accomplished, self-sufficient adults, young adults making dreams come true.
To give you an update, our aircraft is here. As soon as we get everybody off board, we will start our boarding process.